The McLaren P1 is an engineering masterpiece. There's no gimmicks with this car, only function. Carbon fiber monocage, carbon ceramic brakes, a twin-turbo V8 accompanied by the world's first integrated power assist system making over 900 horsepower. It's not every day you get the opportunity to film a $1.5 million car. Luckily that day, I ran into a McLaren tech that I met last time I attended this meet at Mike Ward. But hold on, I guess I need to rewind. Let's go to the beginning of that day. Now, it was actually pretty cool because that morning I got to see my very first Ferrari Roma. I don't know about you guys, but in the first couple of photos that I saw of this car, I really wasn't going too crazy over it. But after seeing it in this beautiful dark green, especially with draped over those gold wheels, I just couldn't believe the spec. It floated across the road and I was in complete awe. Now, when you're rolling up to Mike Ward, you know that this car meet is gonna be something different. There's special cars here. No pun intended, rolling up on this beautiful red Speciale. I mean, for any enthusiast, this meet is an absolute spectacle. There's a 355 GT, a McLaren GT, AMG GT. You can get caught up in some of these cars for 30 minutes plus. You could devote your attention to just one or two of them over the course of a couple of hours. Now, for me personally, when I came across this car right here, this beautiful glossy green carbon 765 LT, I completely stopped what I was doing. I probably spent most of my time with this car apart from, the time I got to spend with the P1 this day. But I was absolutely geeking over this car. It looked stunning. When you're walking through a car meet like this, I often ask myself, if you won the lottery or even just had $1 million in your bank account ready to expunge on a couple of these cars, how would you spend it? For me personally, I get caught up in a couple of these, but this yellow GT2 RS, nonetheless a Weissach package, this caught my attention even more than the 765. I think for $360,000, you're not really going to get more car than this GT2 RS. At over 700 horsepower and as light as it is, I think it's the best bang for your buck at this price point. So around the time that I was filming this yellow GT2 RS, I actually looked over and recognized Caleb, the tech that I actually talked to last time I went to one of these events. After a few minutes, Caleb let me know that there was a P1 in for service, and he offered to take me back to take a look at it. Little did I know I was actually going to get access into the garage to see this car up close and personal. Don't worry, bro, I got you the access. It's about to open.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
You like that?
Got some sway around here.
Oh God, they're so gorgeous. Dude, that whole wheel well is carbon.
Yeah.
Dude, look at those. Is that so air can go through there?
Yeah. So these are carbon ceramic brakes.
No way, dude.
It's actually pretty light.
Dude, I can't believe this.
Yeah, it's just like these rubbers, but they're a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, so...
Like those ones are grilled, these ones aren't.
But like, why wouldn't they do that on this one? Just like, no need, it's already got enough airflow?
Yeah.
Dude, that design is insane. Dude, the inside might be better than the outside. Like, really seeing like, oh my God, the rear end, dude. It's like emotional.
Oh yeah.
The first thing that shocked me about this car was reminded that if you see paint, that does not mean that it is not carbon fiber. When you look into the wheel wells of this car, luckily for me, the rear wheels were removed and it was on top of a rack. So I could actually see underneath and I could see the different weaves of carbon fiber going back from thick weaves to small weaves. Every piece of this car was pure art, and you can absolutely tell when you're standing next to it that it is not a supercar. It's the epitome of a hypercar. The genetic makeup of this car is inherently different than the next. It's not simply because it's limited to 375 units. I looked at this P1 right next to a beautiful example of a salmon-colored 765 LT, one of the lightest, fastest variants of any McLaren in production. And the P1 dwarfed this 765. It wasn't even close. Body lines aside, you can tell that when you look at these cars up close and personal, that something is different about the P1.
Yeah. They're both pretty much carbon.
Like all the LTs are super light, a lot of carbon. Yeah.
Yeah, you're clear on the right side.
Dude, I'm telling you, we need to hang so we can just talk cars, make videos. God, dude, I at least owe you a dinner or something for getting me this access, dude. God, look at that. Dude, no, it's not even close. Like the swoops and the way the wing sits in there.
Yeah, all the...
It's absolutely mental, dude.
Yeah, I don't think you really is.
Just no frunk at all. Just nothing in there, right? Like
there is a front.
Oh, there is a little one?
It's
wow.
Pretty small, but the entire inside of it is as well carbon. So it's really cool. I think so.
Yeah, there's a lot of, so when the body cam came out, that'll be really exciting.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, not bad. We still need a ton of things still It's really not, like, and when you compare it to, like, its counterpart, the 570, it's like, that car is so much better. That is a much better car. 570 Spider, it's just like totally different.